Of getting ahead.
But you can change how you feel about it. This is where transformation begins with Kim and Carl.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Kim and Karl again, Dreamcatcher Radio.
Every Friday, 2 till 4. So, before we start, I just wanted to let you know that we are interviewing somebody today who has had a brain trauma injury. And we talk about his recovery, and it was in a serious car accident. So I don't want anybody to feel triggered or anything. So if you do need to pause or step away or turn the radio down for a little while or whatever, and then come back, please do, because obviously, you know, we don't want anybody feeling rubbish, basically.
No, it's the weekend coming.
And it's the weekend. So wanted to let you know before you...
And this is the place where we talk about real life and
we do.
Not like the filtered version.
No.
And this is what we love about the transformation. And so today is about something we come back to again and again.
It is. Yeah, absolutely. It's about choice.
And we're going to discover the person we're interviewing is Nathan.
Yeah.
And Kim nicked one of his sayings in the interview that we did, and it's
life will do life.
Life would. No, what's it? No, it doesn't. It didn't say that.
Life does lifing. I think he said. Hang on, I've got to find it now.
She's cocked it up already.
Life is always going to life you.
There you go. That's the proper context.
I wrote it down. Yeah, love that. That.
And that's the truth. It always will.
It will do. Yeah, and you know, it's about you making the choices around that. And this is what we're going to talk about today. Because it's something that we always talk about, but we don't really emphasise on. And I suppose it's something. It's kind of our philosophy without realising it. It's how we do. You know, we kind of say life goes on, but we still choose, and that's the key thing. We choose to live how we want to live and be in the state that we want to be in, and, you know, have the emotion and feelings that we want, rather than allowing external influences to drive that.
Yeah, because your thought processes determine how you feel. So this is one of our, if you know, you're a regular listener, you understand. We always say, you can't think of a happy thought and a sad thought at the same time.
No.
And then the thinking determines the neurochemicals in your brain that tells the body how it should feel. Mm. So through this interview, you're going to discover that how Nath has got onto the fact of he goes around running. He has a massive following on TikTok. He gets up at silly o'clock, goes running, goes live on TikTok, and helping people to understand they have a choice. You can stay where you are stuck, or you change your thought process. So his story is so powerful, so inspiring, so real, that he discovered he's got one life, like you and I have, and he's going to make the most of what he can have.
And he has so much energy.
Oh.
And I'm a nightmare because I feed off people with loads of energy. So the pair of us, it was hilarious.
And he's so Essex, because, you know, our granddaughter lives in Essex.
Is he Essex?
Yeah, of course he is. Oh. Oi, oi! But it's wonderful with the energy. Well, I hope he is Essex now.
Well, he may not be. Anyway, I didn't ask him that. I should have asked him. Anyway, well, let's play a song, and then we can bring you into some of Nathan's insights. So I am going to play Leela James. Get her out of the way. Not get her out of the way, but, you know, play her, because we always play Leela James. So let's get her on.
stop. So what we gonna do about it? Say you're gonna be about it. Ooh, what we gonna do? Don't make this complicated. Complicated, no, no, no. You know you want me to. You know that I've been waiting. Don't make this complicated. Ooh, so what you gonna do? What you won't do? You know I really want you. Yeah, you want me to. I love you, baby. And I want you. I need you, baby. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I've been waiting so long, so long. So baby, be mine. Say you be mine. I'll give all my love to you. Make me wanna sing about it. Don't you love me? What we gonna do? Don't make this complicated. Complicated, no, no, no. You want me to. You know that I've been waiting for you. Baby, don't make this complicated. Don't make it complicated. So what you gonna do? What you won't do? You know I really want you. I really want you.
There you go.
Leela James, one of Kim and I's favourite singers. I think she's
Absolutely.
actually in the UK at the moment touring.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
Again? Oh,
we saw her
love
last
it.
Christmas, or the
That
year
was
before, actually.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
So
while
if
ago.
you're new to Dreamcatcher Radio, she's one of our regulars.
We always
Because when you have
one
your own
of-
radio
one of,
station, you can play what you want.
Yeah, one of Leela James. And we also play our own songs, which we will be doing as well. And I think before we play Nathan's interview, first of all, before anything, if you have a request or you would like to share some thoughts or anything around the topic that we're talking about this week, or any topic that you might like us to talk about, please email us on kimandcarl@dreamcatcherradio.co.uk. That's KIMANDCARL.
And even if you are listening and you believe that you have a story or something you want to tell, get in contact with us, because January's been a fantastic month regarding interviews, isn't it? We've had Paul and the Trauma Dog.
Yeah.
We've had Nathan.
Yeah.
We did a radio interview yesterday, and next week we have another fantastic interview.
Yeah.
So January seems to be the month of getting people's stories out there.
Yes.
So contact us, Kim and Karl.
Definitely, we'd love to hear your story. And I think before we go to Nathan, obviously, well, not obviously, for those that don't know, we bring things back to the science. We bring things back to kind of reality. And it's, although we do use kind of the motivational, positive talk and everything, we also like to kind of bring you the science that goes with that, because I think sometimes things, well, I'm very tangible. I like things to be tangible. I like to see why, how, what, to give me the evidence. I want to see that, you know. So that's where we come from. And so let's bring it back to that science.
Yeah, so the science is the brain can't consciously hold two thoughts at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're new to us, this is one of our regular sayings here. We're Kim and Karl. We are the owners of the Manse Retreat, and we deal specifically with emotional trauma and PTSD and other kind of life conditions and issues. So when someone is stuck in fear, grief, anger, or just feeling of hopelessness, it's not because they're weak.
Yeah, it's because their brain is actually doing what it's meant to do.
Yeah.
It's doing its job. Your brain is there for survival, believe it or not.
And all neuroscience now is going towards the evidence of the brain works on prediction. So it looks at past experiences and constantly asks, what should I expect next to stay safe? Or to stay in whatever framework I'm working from the past. So in other words, your brain is using your past experiences, feelings and emotions to drive what's going to happen next.
Exactly.
So if you wake up feeling angry, grief, fearful, the brain will look for this evidence and proofs, and guess what, guys? You have the evidence and proof because that's the way you feel, the way you do.
Exactly.
So the brain keeps playing that prediction.
Every day.
Every day.
Until you change it.
Until you change it, yes. And you can change it.
You can.
And some people go, yeah, but I've had this all my life, and you have to listen to the language. No, you wasn't born this way.
Yeah, you've learned to react that way because of your experiences. So, and you're not broken.
No, there's no broken people.
Absolutely not broken. That is something we say literally on a daily basis.
Your brain and body do exactly what it was designed to do.
Exactly.
It's predictions to keep you safe, to help you avoid feeling that way again. But the trouble is, fear, anxiety and panic, especially anxiety, it's not even here because you're worried about something that's going to happen in the future.
Which is not even really happening now.
No. So it's all about bringing it back to now and what can you control now. And I think this takes us nicely into Nathan, who's going to tell us about his story about the car crash and how he was found in a ditch. It's just so...
Carl's telling you the story before Nathan does. Yeah. He's getting a little bit too excited. Let's play Nathan's
and you can discover this guy's energy. It's amazing.
Let's start where most people want to start, okay? So tell us a bit about your story and about your brain issue and whatever you had and how it changed your life.
Yeah, my story is in 2022 on the 16th of September, I woke up late for work one morning and I misjudged a bend down a country lane. I wasn't speeding. It was just two tight bends and I left the road at 60 mile an hour and hit a tree. Yeah, left the road at 60 mile an hour and had a full-on impact with a tree. I was found 7 hours later in a ditch, unable to walk. Well, I actually managed to crawl into the middle of a road where a member of the public come past and saved my life. I was unable to walk. My head was crushed like a bowl would look. My seatbelt had failed and my head bounced off the steering wheel. And the car was recovered, but they couldn't find me. I was in a rainwater ditch, just 100 yards up the road. And this bloke got me in the car, dragged me into the car and took me to hospital. Wow. Never to be seen again. I've tried to reach him. I've tried to contact radio and the local area where it was. It was basically like an angel that saved me. He went on his way, and to this day, I've got no idea who he was because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here. But off the back of that, it come to light that I had a bleed on the brain, a frontal contusion, which is bruising and the bleed on the frontal lobe, and I had an extradural hematoma, which is a bleed in between the skull and the protective sheathing up around the area above my left eye socket. Mm-hmm. And I had a prolapsed eye socket. My eyeball was pushed into my head and my eye socket was collapsed. And snapped cheekbone. Basically, the whole side of my head was just caved in, which then gave me the effects of a stroke, really, where I lost the ability to walk and had the weakness in my left-hand side. And then I had to have a procedure where they took the whole top of my skull off. They cut me from ear to ear and scalped me and took it off like a bowl and then just reconstructed everything with metal. And it was a 10-month period of learning everything again. Wow. I live with double vision. They took my eye out a couple of times. I've got a damaged pupil. I've got hypersensitivity to daylight, but it's just part of who I am now. So I just it and just show people you don't need to be a victim of your past, if that makes sense.
Well,
that was the most graphic bit, by the way.
But this is the thing. There's a stranger that helped him.
But cannot be found.
Cannot be found. And we often hear these kind of stories from people at the retreat, or people message us. It's almost like these kind of earth angels are walking.
Yeah.
That suddenly we're in the right place at the right time. And there's Nath now that was in a ditch, managed to crawl out.
Yeah, and just dropped him off. Didn't
no big deal.
Probably rang him to make sure he was okay, but then just sat back in the wings. Just
and Nathan can't find him. He's tried everything to try and find his hero.
If you do know who that person is, Nathan would love to say thank you. So please reach
out.
He
does, yeah.
You can reach out to us and we can put you in contact. But that, you will hear me saying wow. And I genuinely was just in awe of Nathan and his energy, his story, and
his resilience,
and his choices.
Mm-hmm. I think that should take us in. I think we should go to the second part of the interview because it's kind of doesn't recall the impact and stuff.
Yeah, let's move on from that bit.
Have no idea what woke me up. I've got no answers. I don't recall the impact. I've done counselling for things like that, but it's like my brain has buried the trauma that deep. I just don't know what's happened. There's 7 hours I will never ever remember, I don't think. It's weird. And it does give me my butterflies and belly aches sometimes when I just sit there and try and think about it. I just don't know what's going on in that time.
No, I'd leave it there. Why do you know, if it's not bothering you, just leave it. Oh my gosh. So when you first started, like, all this recovery, you know, when you were in hospital, did you ever imagine that you'd be running?
No. Well, so another part of my story was, at the time I had my accident, my brother was terminally ill with cancer, and I had a failed eye socket reconstruction, which they had a second attempt on in February, which they had to get plates made in Belgium because the NHS never had the abilities to reconstruct my eye socket. My eyesight came back. I lived with bad double vision. I couldn't get out of bed or move anywhere unassisted. My eyesight came back the morning my brother died, and I was able to get up and kiss him goodbye. And from that, it was like he gave me his bit of strength to say, "You've got this, mate." To then, that is what's triggered the start of this journey. I think I don't know if I would have done it without that episode of. It was just too much of a coincidence to happen to. Yeah. I don't know if I would have done it without that situation that had happened. Yeah. But it's just given me the strength to never look back, because I know in a second he would want to be in the opportunity in the shoes I'm in to go and do what I'm doing. So there's no way I'm being complacent with time ever again, basically.
Yeah. Oh, well, God bless the man that found you and
this is it. A video on TikTok, and it loads of it went quite wide and got a lot of reach, but people in the area where it happened and lived, there's just, I don't know, he's just not going to be seen. I just want him to know the impact he had in my life, you know?
Yeah. Well, if he's heard it, he knows you're grateful. So
yeah,
you know.
There you go. And that, do you know what? That was that moment. That could have been the end of Nathan's story.
What do you mean?
Well, that's where people could have got stuck. People could have stayed there.
Just imagine that guy just carried on walking or drove past or didn't really bother.
Yeah.
But also the part of the Nathan's interview there is the bit about his brother.
That was,
He passed away, and then all of a sudden he had the vision.
He got to go and say goodbye as well, which was lovely. You know, that was a moment. Yeah,
but there's a structure in neuroscience. It's called dissociative amnesia, which is when something's so traumatic, the brain kind of goes, "I've got you, mate.
Yeah,
I'm going to make sure you don't remember this because the pain's so much." And this is why Nathan can't recall that time period properly or whatever. Yeah? And his brain is kind of protecting him.
Yes.
There's no benefit for him to feel that
100%.
That huge amount of shock and trauma.
No, exactly. Yeah.
And that's what happens when memories are so distressing and kind of alarming or overwhelming. You know, he's had a major car crash.
Yeah.
His his head is literally wrecked, and so the brain's gone, "Oh, we're going to forget about this, mate.
Yeah,
we don't want you to keep reliving this and flashbacking this and nightmares." And it's amazing how the brain does this for your survival. Again, you're not broken. The brain's doing what you're designed to do.
Yeah. So let's play a song.
How are you feeling so far? It's quite an interesting interview, isn't it, Nathan?
It's really good.
Hill Street Soul. Go Hillary, go girl. Hill Street Soul.
Yeah. Come on now. From the moment that I saw you, baby, knew
Do you know what? I've never heard of that song.
No, I didn't think you had. That's a bit of Hill Street Soul.
Kim and I are nearly 60, guys, and we're very much into 80s, 90s music and soul and...
Definitely soul.
I'm one of the original B-boys, breakdancers, so that seems weird saying that.
Oh,
But Kim and Karl, we create a ripple transformation, have been for almost over 30 years.
Yep.
That's why we're
That's
that age.
our mission.
We're on a
to
mission
create
as well on the radio
Yep.
station, interviewing inspirational people, telling their transformational stories. If you have one, contact us at kimandkarldreamcatcherradio.co.uk.
Well done.
If you listen regularly, you understand that Kim loves her stats.
I do love a stat. Did you know?
Go on,
that
put some
there
numbers
are-
around this.
Well, around 69 million people, and this is around the world, experience a traumatic brain injury. That's pretty big.
And most are never told the most important part.
That the recovery is not just physical and that it is predictive.
Predictive. The brain is what the brain wants you to survive, guys.
Yeah.
And this takes us into a very nice part of the interview with Nathan, where if you watch this guy on TikTok, he runs 5k every day,
Yep.
same time, live on TikTok, and we're going to discover his desire to help other people.
So,
Yeah.
so obviously, I saw one of your posts, and you know you run 5k a day every morning. Well, it's still middle of the night for some people.
Yeah, I know. People are just going to bed half the time. I do get that a lot.
So, how did all that start, and kind of what made you start it and then keep going with it?
Firstly, I've got 2 working breed dogs, which were needing to go out every morning because they were tearing the house to shreds.
Oh, what dogs you got?
I've got a tri-coloured border collie and an English cocker spaniel. So I've got 2 ADHD dogs, which just normal walking wasn't enough. And then I wanted to incorporate. I went on this health. Well, I am on a health kick. I've changed my lifestyle now, but incorporate. Can I knacker the dogs out as well as benefit myself? Which then turned it into a few runs in a row, and then this epiphany for why don't I just do this every day and show people. Because I was trying to convince everyone I was normal. Like, I'm a normal person. I didn't want to say I've gone through this.
Yeah.
But then people around me were struggling, and I was like, you've got no idea what life is all about, what opportunities you've got. And I just wanted to bring it all together to say, look, I've been through this. Just as a relatable subject, because we're all on a journey, different sorts of journeys. No worse than you yourself. But I was just like, I've been through this. If I can, you can overcome whatever you've been through. And that's where it's just stemmed from. And then every day, the dogs are more behaved, basically. And it's just grown from there. And it's really, really picked up some traction. Yeah.
So it's the same time every day?
Yeah, I've got a bit of, I don't know, maybe autism. I love a bit of routine.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I love routine. So every day I'll get up at 3:00 and I'll go for a run at 5:30. Do my content, because I love doing the TikTok thing. It's incredible, and the messages I get back, it's just insane after I do it. So it's just I've realised I'm helping so many people, and I just can't stop. If that makes sense. Yeah.
And do you find? I know you're helping others, but do you find that helps you as well?
It helps get a lot of pent up emotions and steam out. I've got a couple of things going on in the background with my family, which I respect and won't speak upon, but which is it takes my mind off of it. So this is like my focus of helping others. Because a couple of loved ones are on a bit of a journey themselves, which sadly is not going to end too well. But it's just a case of this is my escape to help others. Yeah.
Yeah. And do you ever have days where you think, oh, I just don't want to do this?
Yesterday was one. I've done a video.
Oh, really?
I woke up more tired than I went to bed. But it's the case of you then remember when you finish your live run and the messages you receive, it's just precious. You can't. When someone says you've helped them, you get it yourself with your retreat. I expect it's just a feeling you can't compare. Yeah,
We cry every time we get a review or we get a message. Sometimes people don't give written reviews because of the nature of why they've come to us or whatever. But
of course, yeah.
we often just get a text message from somebody or an email, and that in itself, just getting a message from someone saying, I feel like a soaring phoenix now.
Yeah.
And we get that a lot.
We do.
Kind of a soaring Phoenix appears quite a lot in our work.
It does. And I love that, though. I love that people, can walk away and feel that way. It's just so, it's empowering for them and just rewarding for us as well.
Yeah, and this is the moment that matters, because Nathan could have just said, this has ruined my life.
Yeah, and no one would have blamed him, to be fair.
But instead, he made a choice. He had a different internal story. Like even he said, you interviewed him, was it this week? Where he said the day before he couldn't be bothered, but then suddenly the internal story is a kind of like a kick up the backside. It says, you're not just doing this for you, there's other people, and if you can help one other person to change their choice, their internal story, and when the story changes, guys, guess what changes? The prediction changes. The brain starts to look at that new way of being, feeling and doing. So your thought, we have a wonderful saying here, it sticks with everybody who leaves the retreat. Your thoughts become your actions, become your results.
Exactly. Love that.
So I think we should play a song that I wrote. It's all about the choices you're going to make, guys. You can either wake up each morning and feel really bad and really crap, or you can wake up and have the choice of being grateful, internal, self-love, self-worth. Which decision are you going to choose?
Yeah.
And this is the song called One Decision Away.
Caught up in the same old story, rewinding every little pain. You say change just takes forever, but forever's hiding in today.
You're standing at the doorway, heart in your hands.
One thought lighter, one thought that lands. You're just one decision away.
One step, one breath, a brand new feeling today.
Can't hold the sun and the rain in the same sky. Hey.
So which one are you gonna play?
You can't think happy and hurt at the same time.
So which side you gonna claim? You just one decision away.
One decision, and everything changes.
Yeah.
You may be healing needs a lifetime, me or a moment that you choose. We can trade in every old lie for a thought you'll never lose.
We're swaying in the hallway, toe to toe.
You say, what if I let the dark thought go? You're just
One decision away from a brand new feeling today.
can't hold the sun and the rain in the same sky, babe.
So which one are you gonna play?
You can't think happy and hurt at the same time.
So which side you gonna claim?
Just one decision
away.
one decision, and everything changes. Pick a thought that lifts you higher. Pick a word that calms the fire. In your mind, this house is built room by what you till.
Why wait when your heart knows better?
Why stay tied to an old love letter?
In this moment right here, right now,
You can turn it, flip it, choose it, feel it.
one decision away.
One step, one breath.
Pick a new feeling today.
as I remember, the change was always me.
There you go.
That got me up, that.
Yeah, I love that. I
That
love
changed
that
my
one.
energy. Just one decision away, guys. Which
Yeah.
one are you going to choose? Because you can't think of a happy
Exactly.
thought, sad thought at the same time.
Nope, you cannot.
Try it.
Yeah, exactly. This is the thing. And, you know, we always get people to do that, don't we? You know, just try it. And then they're like, I really can't.
So that music there just literally lifted me. We're both sitting there dancing.
Yeah.
These granddad and granny. We still have soul.
Excuse me, Glammy.
Glammy,
Thank
they
you.
call you Glammy, yeah. But with the next part of the interview is about Nathan saying about how music lifts him.
Yeah. Yeah, let's play it.
I have different genres of music, i.e. Jim will be more emotional songs, R&B, where I can relate to it, if that makes sense. That's my away from everything escape. But the energy you can get from songs, when I'm on my runs, it's very upbeat, far dance songs, which I find the mornings are the most difficult part of the day. So that's why we specifically do our run in the morning, to pick people up and get them energized for the day. I just find music is life. It really does control your emotions at times. You can bed into it however you feel, depending what you listen to. It can change your emotions in a single song. It's just a case of, in the mornings, we get it upbeat, we get everyone raving and misbehaving, we call it. So,
I like that.
that's what I love it. Yeah, just upbeat. Start the day with upbeat music. You just got to get the music on and just, find your feet.
So do you have a kind of playlist to get you up and out of the house to be in that mode?
No, just normally my thoughts.
You're just like that all the time.
Yeah, it's the 10 minutes sit on the toilet in the morning and one overthinking things I've got no control of. That's what that is. That's enough to get me going. Yeah.
But did music help you during all of that kind of recovery time?
No, do you know what? I in the time of recovery, it wasn't. It was just me and my mind. People were just going, because I was at home for 10 months, stuck in bed. Work wouldn't let me come back. It was me and my mind, and I very much had the wrong mindset of why me. And it wasn't until I got my mobility back and my confidence back, because I visually changed how I looked. My head was all crushed. It looked like I was melting, basically. So it was more of a battle at first to accept what had happened to me. And then when I was able to walk and get out, music it was my escape from my current situation. When I was going out for walks in nature and stuff like that, it was a case of, it just took my mind away from everything. Yeah. I just had a few battles prior to being able to even listen to music first, to be able to accept this version of myself now.
Yeah.
Because it was like a part of me died. Well, a version of me died, and then this new version. I was like mourning myself.
Yes.
Because who I was looking at the mirror, I'd looked at for 32 years, and it wasn't that person. It was, I was unrecognisable to who I thought I was. So there was just a journey of, I had to learn to accept that this is now me. And then the joy from music and that could come in. If I was listening to music, it would be very downbeat, emotionally draining songs, like just fitting my mood, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a bit morbid, sorry, but it was
No, it's good.
who I was.
Yeah, no. This is what we're all about honesty on this show. We just it's talking the truth, but speaking what you think, your thoughts. This is what the radio station's all about on Dreamcatcher Radio. So we love that.
That's so real. He said about the morbid music and that, but that's where he was at that time.
Yeah.
Like some of you guys, I'm coming up for the anniversary of 2 years of my son passing away, and in that kind of period of grief, I listened to the morbid music because it gave me something. The trouble is, if I allowed my predictive brain to stay there, I could have easily gone down a dark route, maybe even start drinking and trying to, find the solution at the bottom of the bottle of whiskey, and it was never there. So then, and with that, what often happens is humans go seeking for support in that where they're at. So I joined all those kind of Facebook groups for grieving dads. And all they was talking about was grief and loss and anger and all this. And that's when I woke up and realised I had a choice.
Yeah.
Do I stay in this group, associate and reading and listening to all this stuff, or do I find groups where fathers have taken their grief and done something positive with it?
Yeah.
Then I started, like Nave said, I started listening to better music that took me to a better place of being. A better place of being changed how I felt and how I feel now. I can talk quite openly about James passing. I still suffer from grief because I walk with my grief, not in it. But it's having that choice again, which we keep bringing it back to. You have a choice, guys. You can sit in grief, be miserable. You can have a brain injury, think there's no way out, I'm stuck. But Nathan and everyone else that we come on with that are inspirational, create transformation, show you people on TikTok that where you are now is not where you have to be.
No, you can choose.
I'm afraid that's it.
You can.
The yin and the yang, the left and the right, the black and the white, the in and the out. What are you going to choose, guys?
Yeah, exactly. And, like we say, when when your brain starts predicting possibility instead of threat, that's not optimism. It's how the brain works. It is neuroscience. It's, this is why gratitude works, because you are changing the thought pattern.
Yeah. Nathan is out there running 5K a day to show you guys that you don't have to be where you are.
No.
Kim, do you have any stories? Because I keep telling about my stories about where I was, with James passing away. Everyone has stories, guys. Everybody.
I definitely have stories.
That we can instill to the listeners that we've been in the places of darkness. But because of the yin and the yang, the in and the out, the dark and the light, we choose light.
Yeah, exactly.
Every day.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely do. I mean, one of the biggest ones that was when I went through my divorce, and, long story short, I ended up kind of on my own, literally on my own.
And that scares people.
It was scary. And I really didn't know what to do, but somebody at work said to me, and she gave me some amazing advice. She said to me, people will invite you, go. And I said, I really don't feel like going anywhere. I feel like doing anything. And she said, just go, get dressed up and go. So I did. I would get dressed up to the nines and go to all of these events. I would last probably about 10 minutes and think, what the hell am I doing here, and go home. But the fact was I made myself go. So I didn't allow myself to get into a kind of pit of depression. I took one day where I had got a bottle of rosé and drank it, and I felt really sick, and I thought, oh no, why did I do that? Never did it again. And
solutions are never at the bottom of the glass.
No, definitely. And then I used to go out, and music was what got me there. And I went out and I made some amazing friends that I still have now, who are just there. They're just lovely people, and I don't think any of them realise what they did for me. Just accept me for who I was. And
so they were your earth angels, like the guy that saved Nathan.
Definitely.
People buy into people.
Yeah, and then I stepped away from a lot to kind of take my time to heal, I suppose. And only then did I start to really feel at peace. And that's kind of my story. I don't really share all of that, to be honest. But yeah, that's kind of my piece. And then not long after that is when I met Karl.
Yeah. But imagine if you were still stuck in the head of no one loves me, I've been divorced, not worthy, what have you.
I actually thought all men were arses, sorry.
I agree. Because no one is perfect.
No, nobody
and this
is.
is part of relationships. If you're looking for someone else to clarify how you think you should feel, then you're in bad company.
Exactly. Yeah,
people say I can't be on my own, and then we always say, well, if you can't be on your own, then you're in bad company. What are you thinking and doing to yourself inside your own head? Because everyone talks to themselves.
And why would anyone else want to be with you if you can't be on your own?
It's codependency, guys.
Exactly.
Go again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it took me a long time to work that one out, though. But yeah, it's true. Okay, let's just play a song.
Okay, I thought I was going to go to Nathan's little 1 minute part.
No,
section.
I want to play a song.
Okay, what are we going to play?
Dirty Cash.
Oh, remember we said we needed 60.
We're going to be up now. Ready?
Get your walking stick, guys.
Ooh, yeah. You know, I want your money. I've no excuse. I just want you to use me. Take me and abuse me. I got no taboos. I make a trade with you. Do anything you want me to. Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. And dirty cash, I need you. Oh, money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Oh.
The one that you asked for. I'm wanted by the rich and the poor. More and more, you just can't reject it. And I'm the one that can relate to you, him, her, and your buddy. Cause everybody wants some. Money ain't all, but you can't excuse it. The way I'm living, I got to use it.
I once had pride, now that's all behind. I want to get rich quick. I want success, and all that goes with it. And I'm gonna use my sex. Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. And dirty cash, I need you. Oh, money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Oh. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Dirty cash. Dirty cash. People are lying in the street, trying to find somebody who'll get them to the top and give them that fast. Trying to get to that dirty cash, it doesn't matter. Woman or man, anyone who'll give them a hand, cash money. That green, cold cash, that's the scene. I've no excuse, I just want you to use me. Take me and abuse me, I got no taboos. I make a trade with you. Do anything you want me to. Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. And dirty cash, I need you. Oh, money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you.
Ah, the memories.
God, I'm sitting here looking at Kim, I'm thinking she's got dodgy knees, she's got a new thumb joint, and she's broke her wrist. And it's like, can you remember when we were that age?
I'm not going to lie. When Nathan told us his songs, which are coming up, we then started going down memory lane.
We did,
and we had a little rave, didn't we? We started. We were like, oh my god, remember this one, remember this one, remember this one. So, and
we even found magic mushrooms in the garden, but we didn't do anything.
No. Mushrooms on toast. I realised that I'm actually a lot more of a deep house raver than Carl was.
Yeah, cheers, Nathan.
Yeah, and even when Nathan was asking for the songs, it like brought back so many memories. So let's play a little bit more of Nathan's.
This is just a
interview.
little short section about
What you can tell us? What is
About
telling
how
us?
people misunderstand you.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Understood. They were very, very worried about anything I'd done. I don't think they understood how jealous I was of them just getting up and going to work, their routine. The things they were moaning about, i.e. making dinner, or they had the washing up to do, I was praying I could have. It's weird. I was like, I'm not... It was just... It makes you put everything into perspective of when it's ripped away from you. And I don't think they understood the fact of their day-to-day normal routine was what I was dreaming of having back.
Yeah.
The things they were moaning about was upsetting me because I was just like, I want that. And to this day, they don't understand what I live with either. I think I'm always going to be in recovery, I think, because I have the effects of a bleed in the brain, extreme tiredness. I live with double vision, changes in light do me in. I can't do my shoelaces up to pass out. So it's just a case of, there's just no understand. Because when I had occupational therapists come round, I'd done it all myself. They said there's nothing they can do for me. I just got on with it and had overcome it all. So I never really had no rehab or back to work or anything like that. I just was very much, I want this life back, and I worked for it and got it. I'm now in a place I couldn't even manifest of dreaming of. So it's just been I've had the support was there because I was back at mum and dad's when they cared for me, but it's been a very much me wanting and dreaming of my targets and goals.
There you go.
Yeah, and that feeds in very beautiful, because we always tell our own stories on this radio show, and that I think is why we get very good listeners, is when you have a personal injury like that, other people have a dream and a desire to help you, but they don't know what to do because it's a physical thing. And my story is kind of a few years ago, I damaged my ankle, and it was so bad to the point I was on liquid morphine. I had a restless leg syndrome at night time. The pain was so bad, and the only other option was to amputate it below the knee. Now, the moral of the story is doctors are fantastic, okay, but they're also wonderful hypnotists. We have what's called the white coat syndrome, and they said, you're never going to be able to walk again, Carl. In that flash of moment, in my head, I went, I'm going to prove you guys wrong. 6 months later, I climbed Mount Snowdon and then run down it.
Just to prove the point.
Just to prove it, because I got in the right mindset. I'm not going to believe your story. So the big impact on recovery and well-being isn't the trauma itself, it's what are you going to read into again with your mind. So like Nathan said, he was angry, he was jealous of all the people that were doing everyday things. I was like that. I wanted to go out and walk my dog. When my ex-wife and my son went out walking the dog, or even go and play in the snow because it's winter, I'm stuck indoors with these braces around my leg, angry because I couldn't be back to the old me.
And all you did was step off a curb.
Crazy, isn't it? But the thing is, I didn't believe the stories because I believed the power of my own mind.
Yeah.
And I still have issues. I know, like my left calf muscle is wasted away. There's the kind of, there is the physical difference. A bit like Nate, he has the physical symptoms of maybe looking at his eye closely or whatever. But inside, our mindset is the same.
Yeah, the strength of will.
Yeah.
Is amazing. And I've got another stat for you. Studies are consistently showing that perceived control, so you thinking that you've got control and taking control, actually has a bigger impact on recovery and well-being than the actual trauma itself.
Yeah, that's basically what you said, isn't it? It's that kind of, if I perceive laying in bed and going, just take my leg off. Yeah. This is life, this is how I'm going to be. Nah, BS to that one.
That's the story.
That's the story.
So it's not about what happened. It's whether you believe that you can overcome it.
Yeah.
And
our mind is a gift, and we have to use it. You have to learn to use your brain, otherwise your brain will use you.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And I think this next section will take us into Nathan choosing
his first song.
Yeah, 100%. I was a big beans drinker all around that. And I was told to never drink again after my bleed in the brain. And I still was trying to escape reality, if that makes sense. My mindset has changed since anything that taints the mind has gone. Sobriety has, I've literally done a story this morning saying it's changed my life.
Really?
Yeah, mentally, physically, how I look. You don't realise the effect it's having on your body. I don't overthink anymore. Like, I used to suffer with mad anxiety. Think about the worst case scenario in any situation. Just don't have it no more. I just believe there's multiple outcomes and I just focus on the best outcome of any situation now. And I never used to be like that. I was such a half glass empty. Yeah.
Well, that actually, I was going to ask you next if if there's some people out there that kind of hear about your story and what you've done and what you've been through,
yeah,
would think, oh my gosh, I could never do that. I could never actually go from that to that.
Yeah.
What would you say to them?
We all have a strength we don't know we have deep down. It just takes that one thing to kind of trigger it. If that is a loss, if that is a loved one that you don't see again, any traumatic period is what was going to bring that strength out of you. Yeah. I never thought I had this in me at all. And you always are going to know someone that will jump at the opportunity to be in your shoes and have your opportunities. And that's just a fact. Every time I do struggle, I just think of the people that would love to have the opportunity I've got. And then I just don't look back after that. Yeah. Just always try and relate to someone who would want to be in your shoes and use that as your motivation, I think. That's what I try and preach to anyone that's feeling down in the dumps. Because their time's run out, you've still got your time, and every day it's running out. Yeah. So just try and find the strength in your trauma, not be a victim of it, I say.
Yes, brilliant, love that. Yeah, it's about gratitude, isn't it? I suppose. That. Nathan, let's go to your first song.
Yes. Okay. I've got Warrior by Warrior. It's an upbeat. I'd be for classic. Yes.
Love that. And what kind of why that one? Why Warrior?
It's all related to how I want to start my day. High energy, happy, with a smile on my face. It's literally the kick in the bum cheek that you need to get you going. Yeah.
Love that. Okay, well, this is Warrior by Warrior.
So there we have it. A kick in the bum cheek. Warrior.
Your sun will come shining. Here comes your warrior. He's letting you know. Your sun will come shining now. He's come to embrace you, 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 embrace you. Here comes your warrior. He's letting you know. Your sun will come shining now. Your sun will come shining. Here comes your warrior. He's letting you know. Your sun will come shining now. He's come to embrace you. Here comes your warrior. Here comes your warrior. He's letting you know. Your sun will come shining now. Your sun will come shining. Here comes your warrior. He's letting you know. Your sun will come shining now. He's come to embrace you, embrace you, embrace you.
go. Not our usual.
Kim and
soul.
Cole rave session on a Friday, 2 to 4.
That's getting you ready for the
But
weekend.
it did, didn't it? Didn't it lift you?
It does. It does. I mean, like
The
I
energy
say,
of music.
we love a bit of I mean, I go on my bike, my spin cycle in the morning, and I
On a little trampoline as well,
and my little
bouncing away.
and I do put the old rave tunes on. I can't help it. They get you going.
But this is it, isn't it? Nathan does this every day, 5K. Showing up daily
Yep.
isn't accidental.
No.
Consistency retrains the brain, guys.
And every time you show up, the brain gets a new data point, and it says, "I'm still moving, I'm still going," and the brain updates the prediction.
Yeah. And we see this everywhere. We have people come to the Manse Retreat every week thinking they're broken, there's something wrong with them, their trauma, their story and all that, and we teach them, when was that? 10, 20, 30 years ago. Where are you now?
Yeah.
Is your brain running the predictions from that? Yes, it is.
Yep, exactly.
So we see it all the time. People who lose mobility and then build purpose.
Yep.
People who lose their children like me and still choose love.
And people who face illness and then decide that they're not alone.
Or not done.
Not done.
You know, classic one is the story of Kim's parents of changing the food that they eat, had their type 2 diabetes removed off their diagnosis because they weren't eating crap.
Yeah, and that's not because they were like any different to anyone else.
Yeah.
They're not special, but they didn't let life dictate the ending at that time because they allowed us to help them with their food. And, you know, my dad was on 4 different medications, and by the end of 3 months, he didn't need them. My mum had been diagnosed with Parkinson's and was, you know, she was eating with one hand. She couldn't move the other hand. She was hunched over. She was shuffling along. And within 3 months, she was standing up straighter. She was eating with both hands. And she was walking, lifting her feet up and actually doing a little dance, which I have got a video of.
Just by changing mindset and changing what you eat. The mind and the body, the gut and the brain.
That was food.
You have
and
to work them
supplements.
together. And the thing is, guys, your life is a story full of different chapters, but the trouble is, most people keep going back and reading the same chapter every day.
Exactly.
The crap's part of the story. The BS. Until you decide to start a new chapter, realising the old ones are just part of the story, life can amazingly change.
Yeah, definitely. And we've had a message, and I can't, her name's not here, but of a lady who had a brain injury, and she's running at least 3 marathons this year. So that just shows you she's running the 2026 London Marathon, the Rome Marathon, and the Cardiff Half a Marathon, and waiting to hear on others as well. And that is absolute inspiration. You know, maybe we can get her on the radio.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
So, yes.
So let's go to Nate's other part of the interview. I think this is about the TikTok at last.
Yeah, let's put it on.
On your TikTok,
Yes.
are you on Instagram as well, or is it just TikTok?
I did try and start an Instagram, but it's, the focus is on TikTok. It's the where I go live and I get my growth from the live. So,
So when your TikToks, when you share it, so how do you balance your kind of your personal keeping your peace and your privacy away from what you're sharing and being inspirational for others? Like how do you kind of draw that line and have those boundaries?
it's the early mornings. Whilst everyone's sleeping, I'm working. That's why I get up so early.
Yeah.
I always preach your home is your peace, your tranquility, your domain where you've got to protect. It's like a job to help people, just share my energy. And this is why I just focus so solely on the mornings that I can have my wind down time. Because as well as that, I've got a 10-hour job I work. So you've got to protect your mind of not overthinking, becoming overwhelmed. It's what works. So I'm not neglecting my loved ones, if that makes sense.
No. And are you able to keep your, because people do get, because obviously they see you, but you can't see them.
Yeah.
So often people ask you, and I know we found this as well, people would ask questions about us, kind of personal questions that, not personal, but, personal questions about your life. And you have to kind of know, do I share that or not?
I've had people that have supported me. I started this in April, and I've got an area an app called Discord, where people that have always been there and supported me know my backstory. They know everything about me. You've got to have the trust with people. In regards to the general who come in, it's, if they ask, it's ignored, because it's just my peace, and I'll protect that with my life. And I've worked so hard to get that. What I'm doing is to help people. They don't really need to know about my background, other than my story and my journey, to help relate to their times of troubles. But yeah, I'm just not willing to jeopardise what makes me smile. Yeah.
No, that's really important, and I love that. I love that you're aware of it, and you, like you say, I ignore it because it's not for now.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Yeah. No, that's great. And just talking about like the people's messages. Do those messages inspire you?
They inspire me, and they also worry me.
Yeah.
I've had a concerning message the other day of someone saying, I don't know if I can even share this. I will share it though. I won't say no names, of someone saying, is it okay to harm myself? Oh. That feels very much out of my comfort zone, and I'm very cautious. I did reply, and fingers crossed it ended up okay. Mm. But that feels very much out of my comfort zone. Yeah. I'm very much okay with, how do I start running? How do I change my diet? Things like that. I've lost a loved one. How can I turn that around?
Yes.
I'm all for that. But that was an uncomfortable situation. I thought, am I in too deep here? Mm. Which, yeah, it's only the first time it's ever happened.
Yeah.
It has happened now. So it's made me aware of that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's difficult, isn't it?
All the other ones inspire me. That made me think. That makes sense.
Yeah, I bet, because obviously when you're not aware, or you're not, trained in that way, or you're not expecting it.
I'm just sharing my mindset. I'm not trained. I'm not a counsellor. I'm not anything like that. I'm sharing what's worked for me, and hopefully it can encourage a couple of others.
So there, Nathan touched on a very important factor there. He realises his limitations, even though he can give people advice on food, diet, exercise, and like losing his brother and what have you. Fantastic. But on Dreamcatcher Radio, we do have some, if you like that person said, if I harm myself, I'm not thinking correctly, there's some good old links on the website, isn't there?
There are. So there's some really good links for people that can support you and help you. Please feel free to go onto the website and look in the drop down, and there are lots of different places there to help you. So if this story or any other story that we share, or any time on the radio, if you feel that you need support, please just know that is there for you, because we all stay in our lane. And, we all care about people, and safety is first. So, that is there. We signpost it for you if you want to.
Yeah, and that's www.dreamcatcherradio.co.uk.
Yeah, 2 till 4 every Friday is us. But there's other people on the radio who are amazing. We've got some great presenters.
It's a great presenter. I even think Nathan may be coming on to be a presenter, isn't he? Maybe in the future.
He might do. Let's see.
What an energy ball.
Yeah, definitely. So let's play the next part of Nathan's interview.
This is what I preach. The one person you've got to impress is the person you look at in the mirror. Stop thinking that everyone else is. We're all entitled to an opinion. If it matters, I don't really give a fuck about what anyone thinks. Sorry. But yeah, I don't really care about what anyone else thinks. It's all about what you think of yourself. Are you happy? Can you appreciate the effort you're putting in? Are you doing enough for you? And that's what I say. You've really got to focus on you and your family, and stop trying to just care about what anything around you. Therefore, we all overthink, we all judge. It's part of our nature, isn't it? But some people speak out on their judgments, and I think we care about that a bit too much, and we neglect ourselves. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because the other day I put a post up, it was on Blue Monday, saying don't let anybody else's opinion become their reality.
No,
so don't let their opinion of you become their reality. So don't be who they think that you should be, and just live your life how you want to be. It just that's what we always say here. You do you. When people say, oh, but so and so, oh, and I want to do, oh, and this person's affected me, and that, and we say, no, you do you. And if you do you, the rest of the world falls into place because everybody's doing them.
Yeah, that's it. The people you need in the situation to assume magnetised to what you're doing.
Exactly.
You have losses, you'll have additions. It's just part of growth at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And it's not being selfish. Because a lot of people say, oh, am I being selfish? No, you're not being selfish at all. You have to, like you say, you have to look in the mirror and impress who you're looking at the mirror in the mirror.
Yeah, just prioritise you. Just be a priority. Be your own priority. Yeah,
Definitely.
I love looking at me in the mirror.
Okay.
Just putting it out there.
I think there's a song about that.
But I probably have done one.
Anyway,
But I do make an effort of many years ago doing that and look in the mirror and going, I love you.
Yes. Do you know my mum used to do that every morning? She used to stand there and go, oh, hello, Lorraine, you gorgeous thing. Look at you.
Love it.
And I used to think she'd be brushing her hair. And I used to think, oh, okay, good. But I always looked up to her and thought, well, she is. So why not? So, yeah.
Imagine that prediction in the brain.
Yeah.
Cool one.
Yeah.
So if you're listening and thinking, I don't know how to choose yet, that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. And it doesn't have to be big. You don't have to choose something massive. It's just little steps. We always say baby steps.
You just have to be forward, not looking back.
Yeah, exactly. So...
And forward is enough to change that prediction because you're giving new information to the brain, guys. Learn to control your brain, otherwise it will control you.
Yeah, and that is massive.
Learn your own hypnosis. What are you saying to yourself? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? These are all the parts of the predictions of the brain that are running from past experiences. If it's not good, change it.
Yep.
Basically.
And the amount of people, and it's interesting because we've done so much research and looking at the brain and listening to the neuroscientists and the research
we have
and everything.
EEG machines here. We see it in action.
Exactly. And I was going to say just from all the people that we work with, that in itself shows you that we all have different stories, okay? And we're not dismissing those stories. Everybody has different stories, but our brain works in the same way.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that think they're different. Oh, but will it work for me? I don't understand it. How do you do that? But what about that person? Did somebody else feel like I did? Did that happen with them? Did you have someone that did this like this? They're all the stories.
Yeah, you're worrying about that.
That's the story. Let it go. That happened before. We're not dismissing it. Still not, a situation that wasn't a very nice situation. But why have that emotional attachment to it?
We're updating the brain for new information.
Exactly. It's called neuroplasticity.
The brain's ability to rewire itself.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what we're all about.
So you can go and sit on a boat and you can breathe for 24 hours a day.
You can.
You can go and do meditation. You can go and do all this stuff. These are all wonderful stuff that helps.
Take mushrooms and
they help in the moment.
Cactus.
They are all fantastic. We say do that stuff. Kim and I do that now.
Oh, last night I was doing a sound bath. I was literally lay and got Carl doing it as well.
But unless you update the predictive brain, it will keep running and doing the same shows in the background, in the unconscious. This stuff runs automatically in the background.
So you need to change it. And
you do
can.
you.
Yeah. And that's what we mean when we say you do you. It's
updating the brain.
It is.
Just like a computer.
Changing that
We're taking those old files, chucking them in the recycling bin, and on the desktop we put new folders and files.
Yeah, I always say it's like a train track. If you take a piece of that train track out, you can't go. The train can't go. So it needs to go a different way.
Yeah.
That's the bit that is the neuroplasticity. So it's changing the way that it was encoded. What does that do? It changes the emotion because the emotion isn't there anymore that was attached to it.
Yeah. And it doesn't take weeks, it doesn't take months, it takes a moment.
It literally takes minutes.
People ask us, why did you work so quickly? Doesn't the brain... No. If you get bitten by a dog, you're phobic in that moment.
Yeah.
You don't wait 6 months to become phobic of dogs because the brain's predicted, when I get bitten, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
So that happens in an instant. So that means also the brain can decode it in an instant.
Yeah.
Because we understand the structure of the brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go on to the next bit of Nathan, because I think we're going to his next rave song.
Yeah, we're going into it. We're getting heavy.
Get ready to stand up, guys. Move your body.
Nathan, if you could sit with someone right now who is in the early stages of kind of recovery of something, like this, and they're feeling how you did, during those 10 months being discouraged, what single thing would you tell them?
Don't look too far ahead. I got lost in thought by wanting everything I had straight away. you've got to set little goals, little moments where you achieve, and it gives you that encouragement to keep going. You've got to realise life is potentially going to be different, but just keep setting yourself little goals daily, every couple of days, and keep going and smashing them. Build like a momentum up of your own encouragement. That's what I say. I was thinking way too far ahead. I was thinking about getting back to work before I could even walk. It's a case of you've got to take the baby steps. You've got to walk before you can run. But you just got to mentally tell yourself that. Because when you do go through these massive life-changing moments, you want your life back instantly. And you just got to realise things might be different. But just set them little goals. We all we dream, don't we? We're too much of a dreamers. We all are. But it's all about just living in the now, living in the present, and making the most you can of today is what I say.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Nathan, let's go to your second song.
Yes, it's another upbeat song. They're all going to be, it's God is a DJ by Faithless.
Oh my gosh, that's a blast from the past.
I know. I think I'm older than my time.
I think you might be.
I've got
That was one of our songs. I love it. Brilliant. Okay, tell us why. Why this one?
It's just another absolute classic. It's just anything that can get me just going, raise the heartbeat, or get that blood flowing in the morning, get me set up for the day. I'll take this energy through the whole day, so I just need something to kickstart it.
Brilliant. All right, well, let's play God is a DJ.
So, guys,
I truly...
if you're sitting in a chair or you're driving a car, I want you to stand up. And if you're driving, no, I'm going to say just tap your hands and, tap your fingers and your thumbs on the steering wheel, because this thing is going to vibrate through you. So get up and feel what this song can do for you.
This is where I heal my hurts. It's in natural grace, or watching young life shape. It's in minor keys, solutions and remedies. Enemies becoming friends when bitterness ends. This is my church. This is my church. Is a DJ. For tonight, God is a DJ.
if you take what I take from that song, I had my eyes closed and I was moving. My God, or the church, or my sanctuary is my brain.
Mm-hmm.
The DJ part is, what am I saying to myself? What am I feeling?
Mm-hmm.
So I connected together. That song had me going.
Yeah, I saw you. We were there. It was definitely blowing out some cobwebs, that's for sure.
You have to.
Yeah.
And that's energy is emotion. If you stay sat in the same place and don't move, your brain's going to work on that wonderful prediction.
Yeah, it will do. Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to also mention, and actually this is a friend of mine. It's a very, very close friend of mine. And she had in 2019, actually it was just after our wedding and we were still on our honeymoon, and she messaged me and let me know that she'd been diagnosed with a brain tumour. And she'd had 2 strokes. She'd been caring for her parents. They had, elderly diseases, MND and dementia and whatnot. But what she has gone through has been awful. But I've never known anybody that literally just keeps going. You would never, if you met her, you would never know that she has gone through any of this. She still keeps going. She's always jet setting around, doing what she needs to do, always helping everybody. And because she's an architect, she's an inclusive architect, she's actually set up a business, a consultancy, to help people who have brain injuries, who have and I always get the word wrong, that kind of any neurodivergent diagnosis, things like that. She does so much. And in the background, actually, her and I, we're actually working together, and we are creating something that we're going to try and bring out to, well, we're already starting to do it.
We don't like the word try, do we, guys?
We're not trying. We are actually doing it. It's just that we want to make it right. So, but we are talking with lots of people about this, and there is so much that can be done to help people. But the key thing here is that my friend, her name's Gillian, by the way. Hi, Gillian, if you're listening. So Gillian, as I say, is amazing. She is an absolute inspiration. A little bit, very similar to Nathan. She's not allowed a diagnosis or something that other people might become consumed in to dictate how she lives her life. She's actually said, right, well, this is, I can see how this will impact people. Other people like me who have had this diagnosis. What can I do about it? How can I help
She's
them?
taken the life experience that she didn't choose, but she's now turned into education.
Yep. And that's just key. It's brilliant. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So, shall we play a little bit more of Nathan's
I think we should,
interview?
Mr. Inspirational.
Yeah.
I truly believe everything happens for a reason, because I've learned life is always going to life you, regardless of how you apply yourself. Something can happen at the snap of your fingers. You've just got to take every moment and every situation that's thrown with you and roll with it. I used to act a victim at anything that happened to me, and I would not be here today with the support, as well as supporting people, without that situation that happened. I would still be running away from my life in the pub. When I hadn't even been, I didn't even know what I was running away from. Because I had a lovely upbringing. My parents they're magic, and I just don't understand. But without this trauma and the loss of loved ones, I just would not be here. But I believe it's happened for a reason, to bring out this version of myself. I think you just got to look into it and understand whatever happens to you, there is a reason behind it, and take it, understand it, and move forward from it. Just try and understand life's actions against you. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I actually just wrote down what you said. Life is always going to life you.
Life is just lifing you every day.
Yeah. I love that. I'm going to use that. I'm going to pinch it, just so you know, on air. Here you go. I'm being open and honest. Full disclosure. That was Nathan's. I'm taking it. No, I love it. That's brilliant. And that it's so true what you said. It's just an amazing way of thinking things. People that know me say, I always say things happen for a reason, and I truly believe that.
Yeah, I do. I generally do, and I feel like the hardest battles are given to the strongest people to encourage those about that strength. I believe that you have been chosen to inspire people around you because they haven't got the strength to overcome these traumas. And I think you've just got to see that as your hard times will help others.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I think you should never have any regrets in life.
No.
Because
learn situations. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Apart from when I sold the X4 to get a Tesla, that's another story. But we'll move on.
I'll still get badgered about the Tesla. You haven't moved forward.
No, I can't let it go. I can't let it go.
That's about how long ago? That's 4 years ago. Got rid of the X4.
21.
Let it go, lady. We have to work on that later on.
I know. There's a song about that as well. All right, let's play a song.
Please let it go.
I wanna give you devotion. I wanna give you devotion. I wanna give you devotion.
Your feelings, a star deep rhythm with a standing healing, a word and a message with a lot of emotion, with total dedication and a lot of devotion, and a lot of devotion. Well, let's start here at the beginning of my lyric. To be, to bad, to rhyme is not a lyric. To rock, to roll for soul is what I aim for. Wait till I hit the goal and that's the top score. Some tis along, others with the ease. To write with rhyme and line, others a cool breeze. Keeping on and on and on and on to get the justice and the job is nearly done.
I'm loving this, you know. I'm really glad that Nathan asked, likes this type of music.
He's brought the energy, hasn't he?
He has. Carl won't let me play this type of music normally. I'm not going to lie.
You mean I won't let you?
If I say, let's put this one on, he goes, oh, no.
No, it's when you do crap like Cher last week.
Don't crap Cher.
No, we're not DJing that stuff anymore.
There's a time and a place.
Yeah, when I'm dead.
All right, let's play.
Well,
what? Go on. He's eating an orange. Can you believe it? He does this. One week he's eating nuts.
Last week was eating peanuts. We both had a choking fit, didn't we, on the salt?
But now he's eating a.
But eating my orange takes on to a nice bit about we understand the structure of what you eat affects your brain and your energy.
100%. And your healing.
And your healing. And Nathan's next section is going on about the amount of eggs he eats.
He goes on about, like he doesn't care.
I do care. I love you, Nath.
What's your favourite post-run breakfast, or kind of?
I eat the same thing every day.
Do you?
Day in, day out.
What do you have?
Knows me for it. I have 6 eggs every morning with 2 bits of sourdough, and that is every morning. I've got into health and fitness, and I truly believe in just single ingredient foods, getting your nutrition from food itself. Ever since I've gone sober, I've invested more time in educating myself a bit more in nutrition. I'm no expert. I don't ever preach. I love a sugar-free energy drink. I'm very real with what I do. But, yeah, just understand what you're eating, because your gut health is equal to your mind health. Healthy gut, healthy mind. So just realise when you're eating all this nonsense and chemicals that you are harming how you think. But yeah, I'm having 6 eggs every morning, and it's a myth. It doesn't make you smell.
No, honestly, it's to do with the enzymes and what in your gut health and everything like that. So obviously, as a nutritionist, I know that.
Yeah.
6 eggs, amazing. Yeah. And, you look, I can see you, obviously, on the radio, people can't see you, but you look really healthy. You know, like you say, you're running running 5 kilometres every morning. So, Nathan, what time do you go running in the morning?
Yeah, so my run starts at 5:30 every morning on the dot. I have a 3 o'clock alarm. I get up, I jump in the cold plunge at 3:30. I do content on that just to show people we've got control over our minds. Wind, rain or shine, light or dark, however you feel, you have a choice to make. You can go and attack your goals, or you can avoid them. So I show people, however I feel, ill health or good health, I get in that cold plunge. That seems to wake me up, shrink a couple of things, and then we go running in the morning. We've got. And
how long do you go for? How long's that for?
So the 5K run normally lasts about an hour, but the run itself takes about half an hour, 35 minutes with the dogs. It's not because you're trying to interact. It's a little bit slower running because of the live itself. But the dogs are there. They're enjoying themselves. And, yeah, it's just an absolute whirlwind. We call it the crazy train because we're all a bit crazy for being up at that time of the day, I suppose. But we get on average 8,000 people that watch and tune in an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. And it's just an absolute, it's nuts. It's nuts. But like I found my niche, and people are generally getting up to watch it now. They say that, and it gets them set up for the day. So there's no way we're going to stop. Yeah.
I've not. I keep thinking. To be fair, though, Nathan, you did actually inspire me.
You did.
And the following morning, I didn't get up at 5. I got up at 7, and I was really tired, and I'd not gone to bed till about 2 because I couldn't sleep. But I still got up and I exercised, and I loved it. I put my tunes on, and off I went. And I did, and I ended up meditating, and I did loads that morning. Absolutely brilliant.
So he's up at 3 every morning.
Every morning, and then jumps in a cold plunge bath.
Ice bath.
But like
every day. So he's consistent. See the difference here, guys.
Yeah.
He's coming up for doing this for a year, isn't he? Or something along those lines.
Yes, that's his thing. He said he was going to do it for a year.
So you have to do that consistency, which teaches the brain a new way of being. It comes back to that prediction again that we keep talking about over and over again.
Yep, it retrains that prediction. Keep doing it. And and also just touching on the nutrition thing, exactly. That's what we do here, because obviously I'm a nutritionist, Carl does, we both work on all aspects, to be fair. But what you put inside of you is so important, especially for the healing and especially for your mindset. You know, if you put rubbish inside of you and then feel rubbish, you can't be surprised.
No. And we snack when we do the radio show. Like the other week it was peanuts, but today we're eating orange. It could have easily been a donut or bag of crisps, but it's not, because we decide
crisps would be a bit too noisy, I think.
Yeah, it's bad enough for the peanuts last week, isn't it?
But no, that just shows you've got choices. You can choose what you want. Nathan chooses to have 6, and I think actually he's having 12 eggs a day now. But it is a myth that you know he's not going to get high cholesterol, and you need cholesterol in your body. The amount of times that
Your brain
people,
needs it.
yeah, your hormones are made of cholesterol. You need cholesterol in your skin to be able to absorb vitamin D. So all these people that go, oh, I took a bit of vitamin D, or they say, I'm going to go out in the sun, but I'm going to lather myself in SPF,
Chemicals.
and then wonder why they end up ill. You know, it's education and understanding of what is going on. So I'm going to put on Nathan's next part of his interview.
Right, Nathan, let's play your last song because I've got a few more questions. So
Yeah.
what is your last song?
My last song is straight out the genre of the other two. It's from my morning's energy. It's Coming On Strong by Signum, another old school classic.
I was going to say.
Upbeat tempo, bringing the energy to the mornings. Yeah, absolute love it. Gets the blood pumping and just gets us set up for the day.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Right, tell us anything more about it, like why that particular song?
I just love the old school. A lot of it comes, my brother was 10 years older than me, so
Oh, okay.
a lot of it I was brought up as a young kid listening to it all. So it's I kind of knew the songs, and they just embedded with me. What make him smile, I've kind of drawn a lot of stuff from that, and then it's just evolved into a massive playlist of what I use in the mornings now. So a lot of inspiration from him. Yeah,
It was good music back then, and I have to say my children, they're 32 and 35, and they listen to a lot of the old songs that
the old music's better than the new stuff. That's all repeated from the old stuff anyway.
It is. It's like quite often there's a song that will come on, and I'll start singing the words, and they'll look at me, and I'll say, "Yeah, this is an old song."
Yeah,
so, and sometimes it's like the third time round.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So yeah, they repeat. But anyway, let's play your song, "Coming On Strong." Amazing. Thank you, Nathan. Let's put that on now.
There we go. Coming On Strong. Signum. Another classic here by Nathan. Kim and I are going to go trancing.
Oh, sorry, it's really loud.
Anyway, we're raving. See you in a minute.
Well, if that hasn't woken you up for the weekend, I don't know what will. Honestly.
Oh, you wait for me to talk?
Well, that's what we do. We talk together.
Yeah, I suppose so. We're married, aren't we? We have to talk.
Sometimes. He's too busy looking in the mirror.
I love you. I love you.
That's not directed at me, by the way.
Carl, I really, really love you. Anyway, let's go to Nat and find out. Okay. I'm putting loads of predictions in my brain. You say it 3 times, it becomes reality.
Oh, let's put Nate on.
Here you are.
That's amazing. So when, if anybody does want to find you, how do they find you, Nathan? What's your kind of tag or whatever they call it?
I'm solely on TikTok. It's the easiest one to manage. I can get overwhelmed, and it's just TBI NAIF. TBI stands for traumatic brain injury. And I go on and I'm TikTok and I just share my positivity with everyone. It's we all live in a very difficult world where so many obstacles are put up against us. Everyone's in the same situation. And I just want to show you, if you do focus on yourself and do what makes you smile, these obstacles seem to get a little bit smaller. And I just share my day-to-day antics, and I go live every morning at 5:30, just sharing my energy. And it seems to be helping people. And there's not enough help in the world, I find, because I never had any when I was in recovery. So if I can help a couple of people along the way, then I'll just keep going, I think.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you next, actually. So it's say like if money was no issue, what would you do next?
I want to, and I've openly said this, I want to help people. I want to encourage people through their hard times. How that is, I don't know. I'm currently writing an ebook. I've done my first couple of chapters of what works for me. It's not telling you how to live. It's just sharing my views on what works for me. And we're all going to live how we want to live. We all do what we want to do. But I just want to show people that you can take strength from your hard times. And if I can, and I don't know how to put that into a product or anything like that away from social media. As it stands, social media is my product of me, doing me. But yeah, I want to learn, educate, and help people through their tough times. And I don't know how yet. But my next thing I'm going to bring out is an ebook, because I'm only live 1 hour a day. And there's only one of me. And if I can just share some of what I do in the morning, my mindset every morning, in a product that can be accessed 24 hours a day, then I think that's my next step in what I want to do. Well, I am going to do. That's not want, I just do. And it'll be an ebook on my escaping, trying to impress others, basically. Yeah. Okay.
And have you got like a time scale in your mind? Not putting you under pressure, just asking.
No, by the end of the year, I want the ebook out there. I've been working on a couple of months. I've done a couple of chapters. I'm not diagnosed with ADHD, but I'm very impulsive and rush things. When it comes to people's minds and people's ways of thought, that can't be rushed. No. You've got to put it in put the words down on paper correctly. And when this is people's lives you're trying to influence, and you can't take that for granted. So by the end of the year, yes, I want to have my ebook out and ready to be accessed. Yeah.
So we'll have to look out for that.
Yeah, look out for him on TikTok. And as every guest that we have on, I always write a song related to their story and the topic. So this song is what we wrote for Nathan, and it's regarding also his brother, his injury. Just listen to the lyrics. I just think they're lovely. Running with Angels.
Metal twisting, glass and glare, sirens in the distance, couldn't say a prayer. Fading colors, everything white. Heard someone whisper, you're not done with life. Oh, I saw his face in the chaos, calm in the middle of smoke. He said, breathe, you still got miles. Then the world went out like a joke. Now I'm running with angels at 5 If he can do it, I can keep walking. Yeah. Nathan by my side, and spirit brother in the morning wind. Every line I feel I'm nearer, every finish line begins. I'm running with angels, I follow that, chasing sunrise, sweating mercy, every breath says a live. Don't waste it, every step. My heart's awake and I was broken. Now I'm blazing trails through the pain, through the fear I felt, from the wreck to this wide blue sky. I'm running with angels, alive, so alive. First the wind burns, first the heartbreak, then the flame. From the crash came a brand new name. I survived that, lost the rise, running with angels.
Running with Angels.
So I
for
wrote that
Nathan.
song. It's all about, it's got his brother in there giving him sight back when he kissed him goodbye, helping the people on TikTok, the inspiration, running with his two dogs. The lyrics says, this is Nathan.
Yep.
And this is what it's about, guys. It's the weekend coming up. What are you going to do differently to predict a new way of being in the brain?
Yeah. It's really important, and you can do it. That's the most important piece here. If you take nothing else away from this interview and this session today on the radio, is that you are in control of your mind. You really are. And that's not in a woo-woo way or anything like that. It's that you can change the way you feel by changing your perception.
Yeah, Nathan was on a bed for months. So was I with my ankle. I couldn't walk and had been told I have to have my leg chopped off. And you have to think, even this weekend, if you can't get out and do something different, if you are bedridden like Nathan and I was, use your power of your mind and visualise. Begin to see yourself walking. Begin to see yourself going to places you haven't been, okay? Because the brain doesn't know the difference between reality and what's made up.
I love that.
Hear that again. The brain doesn't know the difference between reality and what's made up.
I go running in my mind every morning.
Yeah, because your nose doesn't even run, so that's a great place to do it.
Let's hear Nathan's last bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say at the end of my live, every live, focus on today and everything will be okay. And that's just what I say. Make the most of the present. We get yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, and today's a gift that needs celebrating. So celebrate every today.
I love that. Another one, I'm writing it down.
Why not?
I love that. Excellent. Oh, Nathan, thank you. It's been so good to have you here. And yeah, we'll see you again in a few months when you write your book.
Yes, I will. Thank you so much for your time. Honestly, it's surreal. I really do appreciate it.
No, you're welcome. Thank you.
No, thank you. Have a good day.
So there you go. What an inspirational interview.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that man's
buzzing
energy
afterwards.
just carried on, like you said. The following day, you got up and...
Yeah. And he has. It has. It kind of does... You know, we're all human. You like you say, you've got those predictions, and sometimes you can slip back into it, and you think, "Oh, what am I doing?" But it's it's noticing it
You
and
have
then
to,
doing
we teach
something about
people, you
it.
have to catch the predictions. But what the predictions is, guys, is your unconscious mind. So if you behave a certain way or a new way of being, the unconscious goes, it almost like grabs you around the neck and pulls you back and goes, oi, you're supposed to behave this way. And the supposed to is the past experiences and history that it runs from. So it doesn't like it at first.
Yeah, and it will trick you.
It will trick you. The unconscious is sneaky. It was almost like a 7-year-old trying to determine how you feel.
Yeah, but it's also the way you speak to yourself.
Anyway, we haven't got long. We've been on Kim. How quick has this gone today?
Really quick. Really quick.
It'll soon be the end of January.
I
We
know.
even seen Easter eggs in shops now.
Let's talk about next week, because
yes.
next week's equally as exciting, if not more, because it's actually somebody that I know very, very well. Very, very well.
And they're down under.
They're in Australia. So we have Diane, who's going to share her story. Again, slight trigger warning. there is some graphic detail in it, but
It's real.
it's real. And you know what? It's really worth listening because, like Nathan, Diane has come back. She's used what happened to her to help and inspire others. And also, she's writing a book. And she's almost finished that book, and she's ready to, maybe by the end of the year, a bit like Nathan, she's going to launch that book. So something you can read, and it's going to have all of those inspiring, helpful tips and things, especially for people around you who are going through those tough times. If you're, when somebody goes through trauma, it impacts everybody around them. It doesn't just happen to them. So she kind of gives those
It's,
tips.
I think, what Nathan said really, isn't it? It's like, and you say it as well, things happen for a reason. But
Yeah.
I didn't believe that at first. I was thinking, why would my son die? What's the reason behind that? But then it's that thing. You're chosen because you're the strong ones that can show people there is a way through grief or trauma or through whatever it is you're going through, injury, brain injury. People get on with it. So we're Kim and Carl.
Yep.
Thank you for listening. If you're a new listener, welcome.
Yes.
If you're an old listener, well, you know what Kim and I are like.
We play the same song every week
One of them, anyway.
at the end. Well, a couple of
Because
them.
we're so predictive. Remember
We
that
are.
part of the brain?
Yeah.
So have yourself a wonderful weekend. Go
Yes.
and do something different.
And remember, you are in control of your mind. Which way are you going to go? Which
And as-
one are you going to choose?
And if you are a regular listener, you know what song we always play at the end.
Here it goes.
You can walk my path. You can wear my shoes. Learn to talk like me. And be an angel too. But maybe you ain't never gonna feel this way. You ain't never gonna know me. But I know you. Singing in our things can only get better. Can only get better. If we see it through, that means me and I mean you too. So teach me not to think. Can only get better. Can only get. Take it on from me, you know. I know that things can only get better. I sometimes lose myself in me. I lose track of time, and I can't see the woods for the trees. You set them alive, burn the bridges as you go. I do it to fight you. I got my personal hell to deal with. And then you say, walk my path with my shoes. Talk like that, I'll be an angel. And things can only get better. Can only get better. Now I found you, and you. You show me prejudice and greed, and you've shown me how I must learn to deal with this disease. I'll look at things now in a different light than I did before, and I find the cause. And I think that you can be my cure. So teach me to walk your path with your shoes. Talk like that, I'll be an angel. And things can only get better. Can only
great weekend, everyone.
Kim and Carl, Dreamcatcher Radio. Have a wonderful weekend.
Don't let